Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sherry Potter. So this is going to be a general reading for the collective, probably just a short one. My baby is sleeping right now, so I'm going to try to get something out to you guys before she wakes up. So just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and support I've been receiving. And info for personal readings will be below. I just opened that up, so yeah, let's get into it. I want to kind of look at the next 3 days. If we can, look at the next 3 days. And these popped out. Oh, that's too many. If they're meant to come back, they will. Let's see. Spirit, angels. What do we need to know in the next 3 days, whoever's watching? Yeah, feeling this. Oh, we've got Ace of Swords on the bottom. So definitely, I already felt, I was just thinking about Archangel Michael earlier. So definitely might be a connection with Archangel Michael coming in, or we're just receiving a lot of clarity. Definitely being asked to maybe take a new beginning. There might be something that we're learning. Just a lot of that. I like that there's pyramids in the background of this. So definitely pay attention to signs of possibly, Archangel Michael, or maybe we just really need some truth right now, some truth, some clarity, and some protection. I also think that this is just kind of saying that a lot of us are ready to just cut out certain things, right? We're just cutting out certain things, certain people, certain situations from our lives. So yeah, definitely. Let's look at these, see what we got. We got King of Cups, Four of Swords, and Prince of Swords. Okay, which the Prince of Swords is the Knight of Swords. So it's kind of strange because it's like we've got movement. Of course, I don't usually read in reverse, but this was in reverse. So I think you're being asked to rest right now, honestly. And to really, it's like, if this was upright, then I would be thinking about, the movement normally in the regular deck, right? The Knight of Swords is moving quickly, right? This one, not so much. In this deck, he looks more like he is certain that everything is going to happen the way that it's supposed to happen, and is just kind of giving up that, control and handing over total faith to the universe. That's what I'm getting. I like how he's got his hand on his chest there. So I feel like there might be a lot of, especially with the King of Cups here, I feel like, and since we had the Ace of Swords on the bottom, like a lot of us right now are balancing our hearts and our minds, right? We're getting that balance between the two. And I really thought about that when I seen his hand there. But yeah, mastering our emotions. I think we've learned a lot, okay? And I think the next 3 days, we're going to be really seeing that play out in our life. We're also going to rest when we need to, right? Really listen, know that we're protected, again, being protected. There might have been some really hard issues in the past, but that was over. Every day is a new beginning. You can start from scratch. But I really just feel like your angels, spirit guides want you to know that it's time to just relax, hand over faith, and really work on connecting your head and your heart. I always, like, my favorite band, Modest Mouse, has a song called Heart Cooked Brains, and it says, my brain is the burger and my heart's the charcoal, I went through many years of my life where people told me, oh, you're too sensitive, which I'm sure you all have. You're too sensitive. You need to think more and use your heart less. And, just all those things. Same with the stuff that I feel like I was once, teased for as a child, are usually things I get complimented on now. So yeah, I felt like I needed to tell you that for some reason. Let's get a few more and leave these out. Oop, we're fine. Okay. Next 3 days. One more, please. Okay, we got more than that. That's too many. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. Fives. We've got the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of this is, again, like I said, I think we're going to know when we need to rest, when to not involve ourselves, right? When we need to maybe let our heart take front seat, and maybe when we need to let our mind take front seat, right? As well as connecting the two. But I feel like if there is, especially we've got all this, there's a lot of heavy energy happening right now, right? This is a timeless reading, but right now we have the, Mercury retrograde is starting. We've got the second new moon in Aries, plus a solar eclipse. So it's a lot. It's a heavy energy, and there might be a lot going on around you. So just try not to involve yourself in the drama, and know that this too shall pass, right? That it's not gonna last forever. Sometimes I like how in this goddess deck, actually, the Five of Wands in that deck is actually aspects of the same person. And I always feel like that's kind of how I take the Five of Wands more than anything. It really depends on the situation, but sometimes I know I can fight myself more than others can fight me. Or, some of the arguments that are happening are actually all in my head, like that sort of thing. So I felt the need to say that. Try to just really, we can't be a mediator to everyone, but I do think that when we hold a certain vibration and, we're less likely to involve ourselves in this type of thing, that more people, it'll rub off, right? It's a chain reaction. It'll rub off on other people. So yeah, we're learning. We got the Page of Pentacles here. I think we're learning a lot right now about the material world, right? We're learning what we can manifest, what the possibilities are. And I think we're also learning that this type of shit doesn't help us, right? So maybe in the next 3 days, you're going to receive a lot of clarity and maybe even strength to cut out any drama from your life, okay? Any difficult situations. It's like there's nothing wrong with setting boundaries, but make sure you're not being, like defensive or pushy or that sort of thing, or rude. Just stand up for yourself. Be very clear with your intentions. That was a topic in a reading, the one that I tried to do 5 million times the other day. So definitely, I feel like so many of us are just done with certain things, right? We're done with certain things. And maybe if we found ourselves falling back into these types of things, it's like, wait a minute. And we are, we're picking ourselves up. I said, what a minute instead of wait a minute. So maybe you're scrambling your words up right now. Maybe you're feeling very scrambled in general, and we're going to be receiving this clarity, right? Archangel Michael is coming in. And again, I feel like we're learning how to manifest. We're learning how to move towards the things that we have been, I feel like really been like learning about, right? The things that we've been really thinking about, maybe taking action on, okay? And this could be something, like I said, this is something that this has to do a lot with your thoughts, but I also think your feelings. When I see the King of Cups here, I think of someone who has really mastered their emotions. If this is a person, then this is a masculine energy coming in who is very connected to his emotions, right? So that sort of thing is what I'm feeling. I'm going to get some oracle cards. Let's see, what am I drawn to? We'll do this one. See what we need to really like focus on. What angels coming in to help the next 3 days with this balancing of the mind and the heart so that we can manifest, right? Letting go of toxic energies or any kind of chaos. Okay, let's do that. So, let's see if we get a little more advice for us here. This one. Okay. Look, we got composure on the bottom. Sorry, the lighting's a little crazy right now. So, composure, again, like remaining composed when all this drama is going on around you is going to really be an inspiration for other people, right? And this might already be happening. This might already be happening, and people are like, how do you handle this and the A, B, C, and D so well? Like, how are you so, this and that? You've worked on it. You've been working on yourself. This wasn't something like you've had to take layer upon layer upon layer off, right? And unlearn many a things. And maybe you've always been a really composed person, or maybe you acted as if you were, but really on the inside you were freaking out, and now you find yourself actually being able to do it, to stay composed. So, yeah, dealing with, oh, he's got a sword in front of him too. I just realized that. He's got a sword. Very cool. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Angel of Remembrance and Angel of Encouragement. Okay. Hold on. Let's look at these other ones. Okay, I knew this one was going to pop out for some reason. Strength and Guidance. Can't pick it up. This lighting is really not great. I should have turned it on. All right. And we have Courage and Bravery. Okay, again. I think, first of all, I have to say this. I say it all the time, but my sister in spirit communicates with me, Tiffany, and she comes to us in ladybug form often, and that was the first thing I noticed when I seen this card. Okay. As well as her passed on loved ones are all around her, right? So maybe right now, a lot of us, I think, are grieving. We're going through a grieving process, but we're also just trying to remember and keep people's memory, like our loved ones' memories alive, right? Their legacy. We're thinking about that and thinking about like just the little things that rubbed off on us, the little pieces of them that we still carry with us, and also how we can connect with them and how we see them in everything, right? So I really feel like someone is on the other side just really, really encouraging you, right? Really cheering you on. And I think that they appreciate the fact that you're remembering them so much, and they appreciate the fact that you had such a closeness, right? But they want you to be brave, okay, and have the courage to go towards anything that you need to go towards, all your dreams. Listen to your intuition, right? Whatever your goal, the goals that you're setting, they want you to be really brave the next 3 days. That this might take a lot of strength, but they're going to guide you, okay? They're really going to guide you. I love the third eye in this. I think his throat is lit up too. So yeah, throat chakra, third eye activations. There's a lot of that going on right now. I feel like you've been through a lot. You've been through some shit. This is some heavy stuff. A lot of this might have just been, I think, sometimes sucked into this type of crap, right? Just some of us are so nice that we get sucked into certain things, right? And I think you're just really being reminded how brave you are, okay? First of all, how brave you are, how protected you are, right? How intelligent you are, how loving you are, and how able you are. Like, you are so, you have more manifestation abilities than you realize, okay? We just have to learn to let go of those types of behaviors and people and places and situations, right? Whatever it might be. Okay, so really being encouraged the next few days. Maybe some of you are doing something in remembrance of a loved one. So whether that's like people get park benches made and that kind of thing. I know people do all kinds of stuff for maybe even I saw my sister's ashes, some of them. I wanna wait until I'm somewhere where I know I'm gonna live for a while and I can plant a tree and put them there. So that sort of thing. So if there's anything you're doing, or maybe even just um, doing the things that the people that we loved in spirit taught us to do, right? Like my sister and my granny, they taught me to cook, and or the music they would listen to with you, or whatever it might be. Maybe you sewed together, or would read together, or whatever. So I think that being really called to, yes, remember, we need to remember, right? But we also need to focus on our life now and the people that we do still have with us now, right? In 2015, when my addiction was at its worst after my sister and grandpa and my granny there died, you just spiraled, and I ended up losing my visits with my youngest son, and that was like one of the most difficult things that I've ever been through. Um, but then afterwards, of course, I allowed that to be the reason why I kept going back out. I kept going back out, kept going back out, which really doesn't make sense, because they would tell me, oh, if you're clean for a year, then you can see him again. If you're clean for a year, you can see him again. Well, often the guilt and all of that would be the reason that I would go back. But then I had like an epiphany, or also people bring a few things up to my attention, that I still have a son. I had another son that was there with me every day, right? It sucks. I don't want to forget. I want to always remember him, right? I went the opposite direction, where I was not talking about him enough and pretending like it never happened, and that's not good either. It's that balance, right? But let go of any guilt or shame or anything that you might have. I just heard that. You're being really encouraged to let go of any guilt and shame and focus on what we do have instead of what we don't. Because sometimes, like, especially when we're going through a grieving process, I know this has really been an issue for my mother, and I cannot even imagine losing a child. I can't. If anyone is dealing with that, my heart goes out to you. But when we are always, just so sad, obviously, it's fucking sad, but we sometimes miss out on the people that are still there, okay? And maybe that might make them feel a certain way, that we're not noticing them enough. So yeah, just really try to, I would say, stay in the moment. Spirit saying rest, 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 rest when you need to rest. Remove yourself from those situations that might be dramatic or confrontational, and like the dog eat dog type of shit. Instead, like, you're here going, hey, let's build each other up. I think this is also like remembering, what we were really supposed to be like, right? Like, we're supposed to encourage one another, right? We're not supposed to do this. We're supposed to lift each other up. I wanted to, I forgot to do it the last two postings, or readings, but, you know, I wanted to start mentioning a tarot reader in every, you know, if every time I can remember. I did a lot of drugs, people. You know, that someone who inspired me or helped me along my journey, and I was trying to go in order, and the last one I mentioned was D from Consciousness Evolution and Soul Mana. You know, so it's stuff like that. It just, like, I know a lot of these people, they have tons and tons of followers. They don't really probably need me sharing, you know, their name, but maybe one of you haven't seen them yet or haven't watched any of their stuff yet, or, you know, so it's just that sort of thing. And if you have any that I might like, please send them my way, you know. But just to help each other out, to build each other up. I know Heather from Tober, the Oracle Dog, was one of the first people to comment on anything of mine and just be really nice and encouraging and give me great advice and or suggestions and, like, what, you know, her experience and strength and hope. And I think that's what it's all about. That shit is so fucking awesome. And I'll stop ranting now. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get some Starseed Oracle next 3 days. You know, it's like, unfortunately, unfortunately, but fortunately, you know, it takes some of that heavy stuff that we have to go through to realize how brave we are or how strong we are, you know, or to really start to listen to the guidance from within or from the signs around us, from the universe. Some of you might not have been encouraged enough as children. I know I certainly have been dealing with that, or had a narcissistic parent, as well as, you know, maybe abusive relationships. But Spirit just wants you to know that, like, you can do this, okay? You are not what others have said that you are. Oh, there she is. She's up. Hi, baby. You want to come up and finish with me? Okay, come here. Mia's up, guys. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, wow, this is crazy cool. We got the void and wait. Okay, the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb, and it's not yet time. Things are being woven. Okay. If there's anything that you were trying to start or commit yourself to in the next 3 days, I would say just rest, okay? Really, just rest. Hi, baby. How are you? How are you? Mommy's doing her tarot video. You want to say hi? Say hi. Come over here. Okay. Say hi. Hi, guys. Okay. I think a lot of this, too, is just, okay, again, with the resting, right? But being protected, and being in that, again, that rebirthing process. It's like we're in the womb right now. We're getting ready to come out, right? But we have to go through this little waiting process. I think sometimes it's also, it's healthy because it teaches us to go within a little more. And, again, connect our mind with our heart, right? That sort of thing. Oopsie. Okay. You want to get a couple of angel messages and fortune cookies? You want to help me? Okay. Let's see. Let's get some angel wishes. Oh, thank you, baby. Okay, let's get some angel wishes and fortune cookies. And then I will wrap this up because she is on one. Oh, yep. On a roll. Okay. I love seeing all the little cards that she's nibbled. Look at that. Okay, your soul has made many journeys. Listen to its wisdom. I don't know why I always want to show these. No one can see them. I'm such a dork. I love it. Okay, look at the clouds to see the answers you seek from your angels. And you are never alone. Believe. Wow, that's cool with the remembrance, especially. Yeah, just how connected everything is. You are never alone, even when you're feeling lonely. Maybe some of us have issues with just sitting and quiet and waiting, right? Maybe we feel like we have to always be doing something, or, you know, that sort of thing. Or like you're going to miss out. You're not going to miss out. It's going to be okay. It's just not yet time. Things are being woven, right? We want it to, there's an alarm going off. That might mean something. You found a rock? Did you get a crystal? Ooh, a crystal. Are you going to put it with the other ones? Thank you. Be careful. There's fire there. Thank you. She's so cute. Okay. And let's get some fortune cookies. I don't know why I put them in this thing. It's like super hard to get out. Okay, some fortunes. What do we need to hear? Any decision you have to make tomorrow is a good decision. Okay. That's kind of weird. Bravery is the capacity to perform properly, even when scared half to death. That one has been coming out a lot. And stop searching forever. Happiness is just next to you. Okay, so I think that's kind of funny that it said any decision you have to make tomorrow is a good decision. But then it said, wait, and it's not time yet. So maybe there's something that if someone is trying to get you to decide on today, that Spirit is saying to wait. Or maybe it's just that to realize that there is no, oh, you got some sage? Cool. Or maybe it's just that there is no, that there is no right or wrong. If you're worried about like what direction you're going to go in, if you are, at this crossroads with the decision that you need to make, especially if it's anything that's like, has to do with a contract. Okay. Definitely maybe first realize that you like whatever decision you make, it's going to be good, right? As long as you are listening to your soul, to your heart, and sticking with your integrity, that sort of thing. I feel like you just need to know that there is no wrong decision, that all paths lead you back home, right? And everything is a learning experience. So that might be something that someone needed to hear. The numbers, I'm just going to read the numbers. Oh, you found a lid. Thank you. It's a candle lid. Wow, look at that. Learn Chinese milk. Okay. Lucky numbers 2, 41, and 14. Well, that's cool. Mirrored numbers. 55, 29, and 34. So maybe pay attention to those. Bravery is the capacity to perform properly, even when scared half to death. Yes. You are brave. Okay, you are brave. You're being encouraged. You have the strength and the guidance, everything you need, okay, to do this, I promise. Whatever this is, the next 3 days, we just have to remember to rest when we need to rest, right? And to avoid those situations that are of a lower vibration that we just don't, relate to anymore. Or maybe we never did. And just remember that you're never alone. Okay? Yeah. This is so much about I love it when they're all like really synchronistic like this. Sometimes too, pay attention to your dreams. I just heard that. Someone's coming to see you in your dreams the next 3 days. So this could be a passed on loved one, or this could be, like an angel coming to you, whatever. So just pay attention, or it could be a spirit animal. Yeah. Also, again, with stop searching forever, happiness is just next to you. Like I was saying, when we are always feeling like we're missing something, especially a lot of us have a hard time being on earth. The energy it's very heavy. The duality, it's intense, right? And we can have this longing or this feeling of wanting to go home and maybe not even knowing where home is. I forget what that word is. It's an amazing word. Someone let me know if you know it. It's like Hariath or something, or I don't know. Anyway, I think it's in the Starseed deck. But I think we're really being encouraged to just realize that happiness is just next to you, okay? And this doesn't have to be a person, right? This could be. But I think if anything, it's just that you have the ability. Oh, you got a remote? you have the ability to choose whether or not you want to be a happy, want to be happy in the moment, right? And want to appreciate what's around you and or focus on what you've lost. And I just really think we're being asked to remember how strong we are, how brave we are, and just follow the signs. And they're going to keep cheering us on and sending us all kinds of wisdom and courage and things along the way. So I'm going to... Oop, you okay? Yeah. I'm going to try to read one of these real quick. Let's see if I can find one of the spring ones. It's okay, baby. You're okay. This Celtic devotional. It's okay, baby. Can you leave it alone for a second? Come here. Come sit my lap if you want. Or stand behind me. There you go. All right. Let's see. What time or what day is it? I don't even know what day it is. Here's the spring months. Okay. Okay, I don't remember which one I did last, so hopefully I'm not doing the same one. Oh, this is perfect. Wow. Womb of darkness, glimmer of the dawn, I arise from your embrace. Wow. Which one was that? This one? The cosmic womb? I kindle my soul at the dawn flowers of spring, bud of life, bud of light, bud of love, petals of my heart. Preserve my soul in peace this day, from this day's work to night's play. Speaker in silences, spin my heart into your silence as I come before you. Wow! Sacred silence. May I be one with the life of the universe in every breath I take. As the day brightens and morning sings its lovely song, I turn to you, teacher of my soul. Reveal to me the answers of this day's melody. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you, baby. Yeah, we got to charge it. We'll charge it when we go downstairs. Wow. Okay, I remember all innocent victims of abuse, neglect, and violence, especially, this is a prayer if you want to do a prayer for someone. So insert name. May a father's protection rescue them from danger. Oh, this is going to make me cry. May a mother's love heal them of their hurts. May the support of friends restore their confidence to live with joy. Many face insufferable difficulties around the world, especially insert. Maybe that's insert a country. Up to you. Comforter of all creatures, grant them forthright and courageous hearts in the face of vicissitude. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm guessing it means some kind of victim something. You can let me know, please. May I be prepared to set aside or change the plans of this day to follow the urgings of my spiritual service. May I be ever ready to dance with the spinner of the universe and to enter into the blessed land of youth. For the need of all that I love, especially the person, I ask the help of the holy ones. Wow. She's getting into everything. It's so cute. This is beautiful. Okay, I go forth today under the powers of the planets. Growth of moon, energy of Mars, beauty of Venus. Thank you. You did. Speed of Mercury, majesty of Jupiter, glory of Sun, silence of Saturn, innovation of Uranus, infinity of Neptune, 9 bright stars to encircle my soul from day, spring to nightfall, the blessing of the uncreated one and her child, the uncreated light, and around and about me, be around and be about me from morning to night. Wow. Okay. That was amazing. The womb of darkness, like when I seen that, I was like, holy crap. And I actually think that's funny because it is Wednesday. This is the time I was reading, so it doesn't matter. But it is Wednesday morning that I'm reading this, and that's when, and I just flip to it. I try not to go with what, Wow. Okay. One of my biggest things, especially that, you know, I always want to speak out against is definitely any kind of abuse, you know. And that shit sticks with people, you know, for a long time. So if anyone's dealing with that, you know, I'm sending all my love and light, and just remember how strong you are and how brave you are. And if you're still in the situation, I promise you, you can get out of it. You know, there are so many resources. It's all different where you live. It's different. Oh, you found Gaia. You found Gaia. Yeah, you found Mother Gaia. Wow. But